That nigga put the wide body on the Tesla truck. What are y'all niggas doing in the streets, bruh? It looked kind of clean, but that shit ugly as hell. Look like a trash can. Yeah, this nigga I be fucking with on Instagram. He be doing cars. He got whips, like old schools. And me and Junior gonna build a car, nigga. Fuck all that. We building some shit, nigga. Fucked up. And my nigga gonna go to school. Well, he might not go to school driving the hot shit. I'm gonna drive that shit. He gonna have some shit to drive, but that shit about to be epic, nigga. Watch. I don't know all that what I'm doing, but I know a little bit, like the basics, brakes, all the little basic shit. I'm gonna take it somewhere and get a motor rebuilt. Nigga, I can't remember how much I'm ready, Jalen. See, I spent like, I gave my mechanic $300 and 2 cases of beer, and I think the motor was like 12. The motor was 12, and I went to Gresham Transmission and got the motherfucking panel rebuilt.
I'd say they're doing that.
They'll
go to the ground.
50.
After 40, there he goes. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's looking to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks. He's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19.
They're taking the raise model that they did. The raise is supposed to do that.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2.
No,
He's down
yeah,
to
the
the
raise
21.
with longer when they gave him that
The
money.
officials take a break to let him be checked out.
The Braves did it with Michael Harris. He had that breakout season. I want to say halfway through that season or the next season or something. They gave him like an 8-year contract. Like all the young niggas was locked up. Like nigga, fucking. It's kind of crazy.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Oh, pick that.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Just got to
These niggas be leaning to come back in the game. It's like,
offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just put it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
2012? Yeah. Yeah, 2012.
That penalty moves the ball back
in
10 yards.
2012?
We'll replay the down.
Yeah, maybe. No, I don't know. That's a good question. You have to look that one up. It's either Eagles or Steelers, because Philly was like after 2007, 2008. He went to jail for a minute.
First down here for the offense.
That was it. Yeah, that was the back end. Might have been the last team.
To the air. It's Lincoln. Finds his back in the middle.
Hey, look.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this
There's
offense.
teams I feel like that nigga definitely
Just
could
get
have
the
like
ball in
really,
his
really
hands.
close.
He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to
But you
do
know how the
after the
NFL be
catch.
the
He
way
gets
they
an
be
explosive play for this
gassing
offense.
niggas. Like straight up gassing niggas. It's insane.
They'll
Tyrod
run this
Taylor.
play from the pistol.
Gas, bro.
One back in the
On
backfield, and
purpose.
they'll give it to him.
No, I mean, Herbert
Nice,
needed to go,
solid
but
form
fuck.
tackle from this sophomore.
Crazy nigga.
Love seeing these early season
No,
top
he didn't even
25
back up.
matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good
I'm
these
not
teams are.
playing with y'all.
And the intensity is going to be
Yo.
big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about
I know
this
y'all
game
did it
for a
on
long
purpose.
time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so.
shit.
Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time late in the season.
Well, I didn't
And he
notice.
scoots his way to the first
Probably
down and
like
then
that, but
slides
I
through it
got a
ahead.
quarterback fight.
Nice job. Nice way to get in that play for the QB. He
If I
does a
get
really
back
good
to
job
that
scrambling,
nigga
getting the
popping.
first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
The Trojans
Crazy
with the
niggas be
first and
scrambling
10.
quarterbacks but can't hold on to the ball.
He wants to throw.
Oh no, you supposed to
And the
motherfucking do
physical
that other
play
shit.
there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And here comes the offense on second down.
What?
To the air, it's Lincoln. Unloads to
Good
the
ball.
wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about
Who
the
he is?
ball
I don't even
placement
know who
only the
he
receiver
is.
could get. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always
Oh,
got
G
one of
Red.
these big arm sucker that can sling the
I
ball
fuck with
down the
Greg.
field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
And the Trojans are rolling down the field. The give to the back. Delivers the contact. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, you know, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had
Jimmy's
that
back.
balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the
That nigga was
boring
like a
to go with the
74,
glitz and the
75
glamour.
with us. He peaked at like 83 or some shit.
Now on first and 10 from the
I
29.
know I was playing, when I was playing with y'all, I had that nigga at like 83, 84, maybe 85.
Trying to get the edge with a
Oh,
quick
what are you
touchdown.
doing, Lane?
Well, and on these little push passes,
fucked the
timing
whole
is so
play.
important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump
You know
over.
what fancy
That's
drive?
why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Now the play fake.
Yeah, no
And he
shot.
was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback.
Hey,
man.
man,
They've got
Commanders,
speed
man.
all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
A
Nathan
little
in that
less
shit with
room
y'all.
to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Looking downfield, it's Lincoln. Escapes the
Oh, let
sack.
it go.
But now
That's my
he's
fault.
swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. The quarterback bought a little time, got away from a couple of guys, but it's like he was drinking from a fire hose, and soon enough, it was pouring like an avalanche coming down a mountain.
I guess that means there was a lot of pressure. Nowhere to go, man. I mean, just staying strong in the pocket and shrugging people off of him, but just couldn't do enough. They're going to do a better job protecting him.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that ball will
That
sail
nigga
into
was
the
dope
end
at
zone for a
Boise State.
touchback.
Man, that nigga was dope at Boise State, boy. I was mad that nigga didn't get a shot, but then I seen him throw at his pro down. Was like, man,
Army
that
has
ball
it back
was
in the
lazy.
offense, ready to go. Boy, 3
That
and
ball
out
was
last
in
time,
here,
David.
Lefty.
They'd
That
like
ball
to
was
be more
lazy.
productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, man.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a
Oh,
collective
I ain't watched
breath
none of that
and
shit.
start playing like a unit on this
I've
one.
been just getting a badass view of that shit. I need to go watch it.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need
No,
8 on
I seen
second
the
down.
I seen the end of the Florida game. Some of the end of that.
He's looking to throw.
Ooh,
He
what a
tries
ball!
to take the top off. He's got
That's
it
TD.
all right.
Yeah, touch him.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
I don't know where my cover 3 guy was at though.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice...
The extra point is
Boy,
blocked.
boy, you weak ass
Picks it up.
nigga.
That's a
They don't
live
let you
ball.
pick it up and run.
You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. So they had the blocked extra point, had to settle for 6, and they hope the kickoff goes a little smoother. He'll bring it out. It's Clement.
Oh, he was.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it.
And just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. The give to the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Lincoln. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
The RPO game works really well for this offense because the running back is very patient. It's a bit of a delayed handoff. He's very good at finding the creases and finding the lanes and then putting his foot in the ground and getting moving.
The Trojans are on the move. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Yeah, you happy, ain't you? Giddy as hell.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
That's funny. Oh, I thought that was a backer. No, this is a backer, ain't it? That's that fast ass.
He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Army! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 7 over the Sharks. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Lincoln. Makes the grab down the middle. Bounced off his feet.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Dumps it to the back. Complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Going to the running game. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
Oh, Michael. Oh, yeah.
Right back to the well. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game in picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop is made almost immediately, giving one to the 23.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to tuck the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Unlimited.
The give to the tailback.
Oh, this shit.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. To throw, it's Lincoln. Lets it fly.
Oh, bro, wow. How did DB catch that?
And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Yeah, we're in trouble, boy. That was a great fucking throw.
He goes back on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Polly.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers.
Very catch it and then get blasted.
Another drive on top of this. Their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him to.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He's looking to throw.
Ooh.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, 3rd and short, I think the offense was probably expecting a blitz. That's why they dialed up the screen, but it did not fool the defense. Great job defending the screen, setting up 4th.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller. That's what happens down here at the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we need
That's
points.
That's
something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive.
Looking for a man. It's Lincoln. Gets it out fast.
Oh, that was weird.
Brought to the ground, but
Her
not
phone
before
went off
picking
at
up
the
the
same
first.
time. I was like,
We knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved. And get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion.
Yeah.
It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
like they fucked it up.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're
That's why
athletic, because they make short throws turn into
I
long
thought that was,
gains because
yeah,
he
I
isn't
thought that was
already
doing
after
mine
the catch.
because
It's so
this shit
unique
was
and
always
special.
doing that.
He is dominant in this offense.
But you ain't got to deal with them trains no more, huh, Jeremiah? Trains is bullshit.
The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw it on first down.
Ready to get off
He
this.
finds a dead spot in the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again.
Oh, that's a bad
Look for the big
decision.
play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. Just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection.
Oh, he was wide.
He
So that's
fires
what are you
one
doing?
deep down the right side.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Lincoln.
Oh, he played the fuck out of that. Good
Opportunity
skill.
on 3rd down as the
Good
defense
skill. He played the
knocks it
fuck out of
free, and
that.
4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer ones.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, nobody covered him.
Got his
What
man
are you doing?
downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
You're supposed to move,
From
buddy.
the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
That's a great route.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Black Knights moving quickly to the line. Going up top on 1st down. He's got the tight end. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
Got dropped down 6.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Handoff to the single running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
With the score, Army 20, USC 0.
And the Black Knights will boot away to start the second half.
We need a 4.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a...
Yeah. Yep, you good. You go all straight. Take your time, do your thing. Oh. Beast, but not. Hurt. Give me 1 second. Grab me something to drink. Why does it take time to grab this drink? I'm gonna light this incense.
Score. I can get back in this game. It's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset...
No, you good. I gotta light this incense real quick. Oh shit, hold on real quick. Yeah, my bad. Damn, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Like, my bad, bro. All these fucking kids over here just pissed on the toilet seat and shit. God damn it, Tyler. What the fuck? Right? I'm about to get some rules and I'm posting them. Put that bitch on the fridge. And we going over them hoes. Y'all expect fun and cool shit out of us. Well, this is what we expect out of y'all. Check this out. Y'all niggas gonna get one warning. That shit gonna be fucking. They're not gonna like that shit, but oh well. Y'all don't wanna fucking listen. Look, you gonna have to start cleaning up your own mess, bro. You wanna sit all sideways in that chair. Alright, you spill that shit on this floor. You cleaning this shit up. We not doing it. No, I'm not doing that no more. You lost your water bottle, so I don't know what to tell you, homie. Told you to keep it. That's why we gave it to you. Otherwise, we wouldn't have gave it to you. Alright, I'm ready now. Yeah. Stupid. Insane, bro.
Probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a 1st down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit when you got that kind of pedigree. You always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Lincoln. Fires to the middle.
Okay, you caught that
what
one.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw.
Oh, back
Looking to the
low.
big tight end.
Why
And
would we
it's
throw
picked
that?
off for the 3rd time today. Running through contact. Got room on the return. The tap. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Army! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
USC 0.
Fair catch, called for and made. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Fires left.
Yeah, that shit
And
does not
it is
work.
another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Tried it again.
And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
To the air on 1st down. And wings it incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Now on 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
Oh, that's a screen.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
That's a play action screen in. That's just crazy.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh, wow,
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
That kicker needed to club up. Unfortunately, the ball hits the crossbar.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looking to pass. It's Lincoln. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. quickly to the tight end. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. The Trojans decide to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Edwards. You'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Lets it fly.
Why?
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
I didn't run that.
Well, these two have hooked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh,
he's got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
The Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse. You see, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes in.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the target. On target to the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short, I still got 4th down as well. So don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run. Then I could take some big shots in man coverage down the field.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the 1st, and keeping this drive alive.
Able to get one down to the 15.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Oh shit! I remember.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. It's caught. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Army 27, USC 0.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man the ball again.
The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards.
This is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
He'll go to the sneak. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Bowling Green is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over the Sharks. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Bro, what the fuck is going on here? Are we missing
Looking
a
to go
play?
up top on first down. A little release to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking at a 2nd and short now.
What the fuck is going on there?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They're getting this guy lathered up.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big games.
Wants to fire on second down. Fires one high and deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us. And right now, we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future. And, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
He got put out.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
And the Black Knights are flying down the field. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
But you trying to do that.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, dude. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Defense with a chance to put a stop to this drive. 9th snap coming. It's 3rd and 4. They'll try the run. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the Black Knights come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Tackled, but he has a first down.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game.
Everybody posted that was boring, unexciting, and long. This is probably not about to play this show. I'm gonna play the show. Let's keep it, I guess. See what that shit look like. I guess I can manage it. That one hurts. We're gonna remember that one for a while.